Hey Libra, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shani. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I am going to tap into your spirit team using my spirit team, and we're going to take a look at what energy it is that you need to be focusing on, what it is that you need to be bringing into your reality or holding in your reality to call in your future soulmate, okay? Or to help you improve on the relationship that you're in right now so that it can be more soul fulfilling for you, okay? All right, for the Libras, let's go. Spirit, help me deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative come up during today's reading, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me, and I don't want it on the viewer. Okay, for the Libras, let's see. Libra, what is the current love energy that Libra is holding? What is the current love energy that Libra is holding? The Knight of Swords. I think that you are motivated to move in a certain direction in love, but I feel a coldness. You're protecting yourself. Where's this sense of protection coming from? Your ego. I swear. I swear. It literally says ego on the card. Excuse me. You're protecting yourself. You're being... It's almost like you wanting to... Like you want to put yourself out there again. Like you want to put yourself out there, but... Like you want to put yourself out there, but... Six of Cups. In the past, things just haven't worked out for you. So trepidation, like you're just... Because you used to move so quick to love, to loving relationships, to giving... and wanting reciprocation. There's this idea of unrequited love situations over and over again in your past. And it's not that you have any sort of hate or malice. I'm hesitating to say what I was about to say. So I think maybe there's one or two partners that you're like, but for the most part, you're just like, okay, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. That's the past. I do want to get myself back out there again, but, and I know it looked good. I'm getting that, and I know it looked good, but what's it going to be like out there? And am I ready to be vulnerable again? Because Lord knows what that's got me in the past. That's the energy I'm getting from you, Libra. What are the Libras? What karmic energy is the Libra working through, trying to overcome in this lifetime? Now, this could be karmic energy that you brought to this lifetime from other incarnations, or it could be, and it could be a combination of what I'm about to say, or it can be things that you've experienced in this reality that you are trying to overcome karmically in love. Wisdom. It's knowing when it's knowing when to give. Aries got kind of like a similar sort of reading to this, Libra. It's knowing when to and then I'm getting, is it Michael McDonald? I don't know who sings this song. Know when to fold them. Knowing when to let go. Knowing when it's like, there's a reason why in your past relationships you held it in and held it in and held it in and held it in and until you finally just was like, you don't do anything for me. Remember that time? I didn't say anything, but I felt like You're being a complete and total da 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 da. You just haven't felt safe, Libra, enough in love to voice your opinion when the situation happened. And so you kept tabs. Take note of that. Take note of that behavior. Take note of that behavior. I'm not going to say anything. Take note of that behavior. I'm not going to say anything. You just haven't felt safe saying something right away, because there was an imbalance to begin with all these past relationships. What you're working with in this lifetime is overcoming, having the wisdom to say, you know what? The whole reason why I feel like I can't be my complete and total self around you is because you're not my match. And then walk away when you realize that, versus staying and staying and staying and hoping, even though you're not necessarily communicating, that they'll figure out that you're not happy and change. Does it make sense? So what you're working through in this lifetime is finding somebody that you feel safe enough to speak your mind around, and finding the strength within you that you feel safe enough and secure enough in yourself that when things aren't working out, you leave it as what it is and you move on and move forward. What energies can Libra call upon or depend upon if they need any help to move forward? It says leap of faith. If they need any help to move forward as they heal from the past love cycles, this is leap of faith. Ain is the goddess. It's a fairy goddess. So you might be connected very heavily to the fae. This is take risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Don't be. It's hard. I know I'm talking to Libra. And I got a lot of this from Aries as well. It's different, but there are similarities. Don't give so much too soon. Don't give so much of yourself so soon. It's also the wisdom of knowing what questions to ask when you're first dating somebody, knowing what questions to ask as you're progressing in dating somebody and moving towards a committed relationship, so that you can, and then not necessarily even just asking specific questions, really just allowing situations to unfold and then sitting back and watching patterns, so that you can identify who's going to work for you and who's not going to do that, closer to the beginning of the start of a relationship or a courtship, versus once you're fully invested. And then at that point, it's harder to leave, to walk away, or to say something. Assert yourself from the very beginning so that you can see that person's reaction to you asserting yourself, speaking your truth, so that you can see that person's reactions from the very beginning, or so that they know, hey, this Libra is not one to be trifled with. They have standards, they have preferences, and these are their non-negotiables. And now that I know that from the very beginning, then I know what I'm working with the Libra, because the Libra is not hiding themselves from me. Their true nature, their true color, so on and so forth. All right, so take a leap of faith. You're working with this this very fae-like energy around you of standing in your true self and then being your true self from the very beginning. What healing does the Libra need to focus on as they call in their kingdom spouse, their soul partner, their twin, their next romantic partner, their long-term partner into their reality? It says stagnant water. Feeling stuck, a call for a shift, flow, and change. Your ego is really getting in the way, Libra, because you've got kind of a cold shoulder when it comes to love. and it's keeping you a little bit stuck. And so Spirit is saying that it's a very good idea for you to purposely and with intent look at your heart chakra and your throat chakra and go through methods to cleanse, clear, and heal both of those. Throat chakra and heart chakra, cleanse, clear, and heal, whether that's through Reiki, whether it's through other types of energy healing, whether it's through frequency healing for the throat and the heart chakra, whether it's through therapy, coaching, counseling. What it is that your heart is kind of cold and closed. How do you release the trauma that made your heart feel that way, be that way? And then releasing that and healing that. And how do you learn to accept your voice first so that you feel comfortable enough speaking up when things immediately rub you the wrong way, make you feel not yourself, make you feel unsafe, make you feel unheard, make you feel unseen. So these are two things that Spirit is saying will help you release the cold-heartedness, that feeling that you have towards future endeavors. I know you want to get out there, but there's, like I said, trepidation. You're like feeling iffy. So how do you release that feeling of iffy with love? The throat and the heart chakra. So you have to work with what works for you, whether it be a coach or a therapist or a shaman or whatever, in order for you to go attack those two chakras so that they can work to help better align yourself so that you can call in that kingdom spouse. This one? Okay, let's do this one. This one is an empowering message for you, Libra. What empowering message do you have for the Libra in love energy so that they can call in their kingdom spouse, their soulmate, into this reality? Change, transformation. This is pink again. We just had that pink full moon just a couple of days ago as I'm recording this. So that was a Libra full moon. So you might actually feel a huge shift in your body, potentially crying, potentially sleeping a lot, potential pain around your chest. I am not a medical professional, so any emergency that you feel like you might have, you go seek medical attention. But some of that could also be transforming and releasing of negative energy, trauma, or whatever in the heart chakra. It could also be you reevaluating love a lot lately in the last few days, like a lot, like obsessively. And even doing this sometimes to some of those who will not be named, right? The people in your past that are just like, I cannot forgive that person. Yes, you can. And forgiveness doesn't mean you let that person back in. Forgiveness just means that when you think about that person, you're no longer like, fuck you. Do you see what I'm saying? So that when somebody mentions that person's name or a memory comes up or something reminds you of that person, there's like no reaction, because they no longer have an energetic hold on you, effect on you. That's what forgiveness is. People don't get that straight a lot. All right, so change. So you might have felt this full moon very strongly in the last couple of days and for the next few days as I'm recording this. And flow in transformation. Life is moving in an ebb and flow of change. Accepting change makes it much easier to navigate. Embracing change is the key to thriving in life. The back to the chakras, you've got blockages in both your heart and your throat chakra. So if you want to allow in the love that you still have positive thoughts towards, it might be a goal in your life to bring in another romantic partner, then what needs to change is not the romantic partner, not the pool of fish that are out there, not the men that are out there, not the women that are out there. There are good men, there are good women. Your match is out there, Libra. What needs to change is not them, it's you internally, and how you approach healing your trauma first. That's what Spirit is saying. All right, one more piece of advice. A whole bunch of cards just fell out. One more piece of advice for the Libras tuning in who want to call in their soulmate, the kingdom spouse, into their reality. One more piece of advice. Balance. Again with the blue, again with the green. To bring your chakras into alignment. Allowance. I was going to say allowance. So allowing the change. Pink, blue, and green are colors that you might see in your reality. The pink is actually the upper heart chakra. So definitely a lot dealing with your viewership of love. If you continue to view love, even though in the back of it you're like, yeah, no, I want love. I want love. But if you're continuing to say but, and your mind is a little bit cold, you see how this one has a bouquet of flowers, and then the sword is facing out this way. It's almost like as if this Knight of Swords is protecting itself, wants to give love freely, but is still very protective. This is in like a readiness stance. If you feel yourself like this, there is still transformation that needs to happen inside of you, Libra. The balance is not having that but when you think about love, the trepidation when you think about love. You'll know you're in balance when you're like, yep, I'm ready. You'll know you're ready when you really self-evaluate, when you really have that introspection and you go, you know what? Bring it on, Spirit. I am ready to meet my kingdom spouse. That's when you know you're ready. You're ready. That's when you'll know that you are completely in line. Okay, Libra, that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Go have a blessed day. Love you. Bye.